We're live from the Cleveland State University Convocation Center for the NCAA Division I National Semifinals. First up, semifinal number 1, the Hawaii Rainbow Wahine and the Florida Lady Gators. Hi again, everybody. Chris Marlowe, Maria Barnes. Great night for volleyball. The second half of our doubleheader, Stanford and Nebraska coming up a little bit later. But first things first, let's get right to it. Florida and Hawaii, two teams with something to prove.
Yeah, they certainly do. You know, Hawaii was so dominant in the 1980s with 3 national titles. They are looking to reestablish themselves as a national power. In Florida, they've been to the national semifinals 3 times. This is their 3rd time. They have yet to win. They're looking to win the big one.
Florida is a great story. They lost 4 starters, 2 All-Americans, and yet they're still here. A balanced attack. They feature Jenny Wood on the outside.
She's really fabulous. She's a big lefty who plays on the right side. She's got a whippet of an arm swing, a wicked top spin serve. She's a fireball, and Florida needs her to fire bullets tonight if they're going to beat Hawaii.
Hawaii only lost 1 match last season. Unfortunately, it was to Michigan State in the regional final. A great year this year, and they're led by the best middle player in the country, Angelica Ljungqvist.
She is a rock-solid, all-around performer. She ranks among the best Hawaii has ever had. She's big, she's strong, she's quick, she's athletic, and she is so key for them in the middle, both offensively and defensively.
All right, is there one key to winning, Maria Barnes? Can you boil it down to one factor?
I think the transition game is so important. Both of these teams are great on defense, so whoever wins the long rallies in this match is going to win the match.
All right, Florida and Hawaii will take one timeout. When we come back, the starters in the first serve. The national championship right after this.
If you're a building contractor, you realize that home improvements don't happen by magic. It takes qualified people with good working experience to do the job right. Sears authorized contractors have opportunities now for professionals to install roofing, gutters, doors, and fencing throughout America. Our sales team will do all the promoting, product selling, and job measuring. We'll handle customer payment and pay you promptly. Plus, an insurance program is available to certified contractors. You'll need to have the proper equipment, comply with all building and safety codes, and accomplish high-quality work with an emphasis on customer satisfaction. Sears' high-quality product lines, plus our growing reputation of home improvement reliability, means we have work for you today. If you have the desire to expand your own business and become a Sears certified installer, call this 800 number right now and be on the grow with Sears.
I couldn't imagine life without athletics.
I think the sport is ingrained in my blood and probably won't ever be able to leave.
I guess I just looked at it more as a challenge that I was going to do this no matter what, and I was going to graduate in 4 years.
You are a student first and an athlete second, and it was very nice to be in that sort of atmosphere where I was able to perform in both areas well.
This message provided by the NCAA.
NCAA Volleyball is brought to you by Nike. Chris Marlowe, Maria Barnes back at the Convocation Center here in Cleveland, Ohio. Hawaii going up against Florida. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Lady Gators. On the right side, Jenny Wood, the lefty. Julie Stanhope starts in the middle, along with Alabama transfer Nina Foster. Ari Rodriguez is an outside hitter, along with Jenny Keene, and Nikki Shade is the setter. Mary Wise just named the AVCA Coach of the Year. Quite an accomplishment. Now, Hawaii, Chastity Norbriga on the right side. The great Angelica Ljungqvist will start in the middle. Nalani Yamashita is a great defensive specialist. Cecilia Goods will be in as a middle blocker in the front row. Therese Crawford, Jocelyn Robbins on the outside. They could be key outside hitters. And Robin Amo, one of the best setters in the nation. Dave Shoji, 22nd season, 4 national championships, 3 of them NCAA. He's one of the greatest coaches that college volleyball has ever had. Last time these two teams met, Maria, right down to the wire.
That's right. Hawaii just pulled it out. But, you know, you got to look at the fact that Florida is a young team. And for them to play that Hawaii that well at the start of the season says a lot for how they should compete in this match.
Florida has won the toss. The Lady Gators will serve first. Florida wearing white and Hawaii wearing black. Best 3 out of 5 games makes a match. Each game to 15. You must win by 2. You can only score when you serve, and you cannot touch the net at any time. Game 5 would be rally scoring. No cap. First ball hit out of bounds, and Florida leads it.
That was Ljungqvist that hit that ball.
Will they try to establish Ljungqvist early?
Hawaii needs to establish Ljungqvist early, and Florida's attitude towards Ljungqvist is, hey, she's proven that we're not going to stop her. If we can slow her down a little bit and really concentrate on stopping Robbins and Crawford, we can beat Hawaii. And I agree with Mary Wise in that strategy. Ljungqvist is just so powerful.
Florida 2, Hawaii nothing. Game 1. On the outside, Crawford is dug. Florida goes and gets it. Back set. You'll see Jenny Wood getting a lot of sets into the middle, and the ball is tapped down.
Key to that play was the touch on the block by Florida. That's part of their game plan. They don't block a lot of balls straight down, but they deflect a lot of balls, and they play great D behind it.
Stanhope got the kill. It's 3-0 Florida. And back row attacker make it 4-0. So Hawaii off to a slow start, maybe showing a little bit of the jitters. And Florida continues to serve. 37-1 on the year as the ball poked over. Another chance for the Lady Gators. And a free ball. The setter for Hawaii is Amo. She sets quick, and the big pound. There is Angelica Ljungqvist, the senior from Vallentuna, Sweden. Her first kill, and Hawaii gets the side out. Ball is blocked. And a free ball. Rainbow Wahine on the attack. Ljungqvist. Set was a little bit tight. Poked over. Shade sets left. And a big blast on the left side. Number 14, Jenny Keene, the sophomore from Lodi, California, getting the kill.
You know, when Keene's putting the ball to the floor, that Florida is playing well. She's only led them in kills once this year.
Game 1. Hawaii on the attack. Amo. Terrific dig in the backcourt by Shade. And I think that's going to be out of bounds, traveling outside the antenna. How important is game 1? When Florida wins game 1, the Lady Gators are 33-0 this year. When Hawaii wins game 1, the Rainbow Wahine is 33-2. So game 1, a key in NCAA semifinal action. Ball over the top, and it's right on the line, says the linesman.
Good call.
This match being played on Sport Court is the volleyball surface of the 90s here at Cleveland State. And the ball whacked out of bounds, and Hawaii will have it. Florida 4, Hawaii nothing, and Florida going to make its first substitution. Coming in is Cecilia Goods, the 6'1 junior from Kihei, Maui. Excellent offensive player and a good blocker. Now, Ljungqvist. She's got a great jump serve, and she's got Florida in trouble. Hawaii looking for its first point. Goods coming around. Whammas it, and it's just out of bounds.
Goods is more in there for her blocking than her offensive ability.
Coach Shoji wants her to get 3 kills a game if possible. She's going around the horn. They set left. And the ball is blocked, but Florida is into the net.
Nikki Shade called into the net. She didn't get up blocking on the outside.
2 very good blocking setters in this match, and you're looking at one of them. Robin Amo, a first-team All-America, serves short. Shade back set, and a little confusion. Chance for a point right here. Amo sets quick. Goods, and good enough. As Cecilia Goods gets her first kill, and Hawaii gets a point.
I'm so early on impressed with Florida's defense. They are touching a lot of balls.
Amo continues to serve. 4-1 Florida. Another chance for a point. Amo, quick, Goods again.
That play set up by a fabulous serve by Robin Amo. Good short float serve.
And Goods doing it. Just a little tip shot. 4-2 now as Hawaii scores 2 in a row, and Amo gives it up. And so the Florida Lady Gators, the number 2 seeded team in the country, but ranked number 1. And a substitution going out as Nina Foster. And coming in to serve is number 12, Claire Roach. Roach, a 5'11 junior from Clearwater, Florida. Pretty good back row player, and she serves an ace.
Wow. Hawaii says she's the heart of this team. She's had 5 knee surgeries in 2 years. 1 ACL surgery on each knee and 3 cleanup surgeries. She cleans up there.
Shank pass right over the net. Ball dug by Hawaii. It's 5-2 as Florida has gotten off to a very good start here. Ball set left side. Pretty good block on the right side. Nicely done by Chastity Nobriga.
Tight call there. Lift call on Jenny Wood. She doesn't like it.
So Hawaii will have it. Serving is Jocelyn Robbins, senior from Oahu. And the ball hit out of bounds, and Hawaii gets a point. Make it 5-3. As the Rainbow Wahine trying to catch up. Robbins again. Pretty good pass coming around the horn. Ball is blocked off the bat of Rodriguez. Set left. Oh, and Therese Crawford buries her first kill.
So dynamic. Great hops. Look at her just bury this ball.
Had a chance to talk to Dave Shoji this week, and he was talking about the importance of Crawford and Robbins as the outside hitters. As Hawaii has a chance for another point here. Robbins gets it over to Crawford, who tips it over. 5-4 Florida. Amo, quick set, Goods. They joust to the net, and Goods wins another one. And Hawaii has tied it up 5-5 here in game 1.
Hawaii's made this comeback with really tough serving.
Robbins working deep. Shank pass could be another point. Crawford tries to crank it. It goes over to Goods, and she gets another one to go. Cecilia Goods, she just came in a minute ago. She has 4 early kills. Hawaii, first lead, 6-5. Shade out of the back line, and Florida is confused. Amo sets high. Crawford, and Crawford hits it right into the antenna. Mary Wise's game plan was to go at Therese Crawford, try to serve her, try to block her, try to take her out of the match. She said, if Therese Crawford is jumping around, then we're in trouble. So they have to stop the dangerous Crawford. Here she goes again.
She carried them through their regional with her energy.
She is a dynamic player. There's a hitting error.
But you get her in trouble, she'll fold. And that's a game plan for Florida. Go after Robbins and Crawford.
6-6. Over the top. Nobriga is dug. Wood is dug. The ball barely came out of the hands as Stanhope got a whack on it. Here comes Crawford, most valuable player in the mountain region. And the put away. Ari Rodriguez, the junior from Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico, gets her first kill.
She's the kill leader for Florida. She's got a great arm swing.
7-6 Florida.
Short serve working for Florida.
A lot of mistakes by both teams as Hawaii gets the rejection. Nobriga there with Goods.
Both teams are having a problem with that cross-court short serve in the congested area. Lucky for Hawaii on that play, they had a big block up.
Nalani Yamashita comes in, the senior from Maui, one of the great defensive specialists in the country. And she serves a winner. Don't count it as an ace, but it's a rebound whammer by Therese Crawford. Yamashita coming in had 21 aces, so that's her 22nd, and she gets another one. Yamashita.
This is what she did in their regional finals. She came in the end of game 3, served for 3 aces.
So Hawaii got off to a horrible start, trailing 4-0, but they have battled back and hold a 1-point lead.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, let's get it for Mom.
No.
She always said she wanted one.
Yeah, she could take it anywhere. They're very good protection.
Maybe.
This holiday season, get Mom a gift she'll adore. A cellular phone from Radio Shack. We'll answer all your questions and sign you up right on the spot. Activation's no problem either.
Look, Dad, it likes you.
Radio Shack. You've got questions. We've got answers.
Now get $50 of free airtime with your new cellular phone from Radio Shack.
Diamond earrings, son? I can't believe it. Silver earrings, son? I can't believe it.
Both these yours?
A spatula?
Yep. Like accessories? Now at Pep Boys, get truck bed mats, truck bug shields, and Delta truck toolboxes at $199.99. Pep Boys, everything but gas.
Hawaii leading 8-7. The Hawaii fans, the greatest in the country. Their attendance this year, 183,000, set a new record. Nebraska was second with 49,000. So
it's got to be the only volleyball program in the country that helps support its football program. University of Hawaii, incredible place to play collegiate volleyball. Average over 8,000 a match at home.
Into the middle, the quick set. And off speed. Hawaii on the attack. Amo tries to shovel it over to Ljungqvist. And into the net was Amo.
The momentum's kind of gone back and forth several times already in this match. Oh, that's a big block.
And
and another one.
Ljungqvist and Amo get the rejection.
Two great middle blockers going up against one another.
8-7 Hawaii here in game one. Florida led early, but Hawaii caught up. And Wood is stuffed. And so Hawaii with Therese Crawford on the left and Angelica Ljungqvist providing a little thunder here.
The vertical jump of Therese Crawford. She and Ljungqvist together put up quite a wall.
9-7.
It's a good matchup for Hawaii.
Chance for another point. Florida having trouble putting the ball away now. Hawaii has a very good defense. Left side. Tries to shovel it over to Ljungqvist. And a free ball under the net. Florida makes the error. And Hawaii's going to get another point. 10-7 now. So Hawaii up by 3. Substitutions coming in. Jenny Mans comes in. She's a power hitting specialist, replacing Jenny Keene. She's in there to blast. They need it put away. Talking about Florida.
Smart of Hawaii. They go right at her.
Mans. Oh, and she is rejected by Amo.
Amo only 5'8", but she can block the ball.
Timeout call. Game one, Hawaii assuming command, leading 11-7.
Can your radio do this? Only one radio can give you stereo sound this big, yet is small enough to fit almost anywhere. The extraordinary new Wave radio from Bose. Press the remote control and hear sound from a radio like you've never heard before. Big, rich sound that fills the room. You hear music the way it was meant to be heard. Clear, full, incredibly lifelike. You've got to hear the Wave radio to believe it. And now you can, in your own home. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call us toll-free to learn how, and we'll deliver the Wave radio to your door. Experience big stereo sound from a radio. Call today for more information. It will make a difference in the way you listen to music. A big difference.
Back in Cleveland, the national semifinals, Hawaii by 4, and Hawaii doing it with blocking now, Maria. They're really getting over the net.
They have shut Florida down offensively. Florida hitting negative. Look at that. Hawaii 6 blocks, Florida 0. Big, big difference.
So Hawaii will serve it up. Chastity Nobriga, who replaced Jenny Wilton of a year ago. Hawaii with 5 starters back. Hawaii looking good now, running on all cylinders. Amo sets left, and Crawford bingoes one. It's dug. Nice dig in the backcourt by Claire Roach. Florida bombs from the back line. And it's Ari Rodriguez.
She plays with a lot of poise. Look at her. She's well behind the 10-foot line. She just bangs it.
Coming in is Sandra Hebosis. She's a 6-foot freshman, a tall defensive specialist from Orlando, Florida. Amo sets Ljungqvist. Interesting, when I talked to Mary Wise, the Florida coach this week, she said, nobody can stop Ljungqvist. We can't stop her. Nobody stopped her. We're not even going to try. We're going to try to stop everybody else.
But what she told me is that they have won several matches this year by letting the premier middle blocker for the other team go and just shutting the rest of the players down.
Just let her rip away, huh?
Exactly.
Over the top goes Jenny Wood, the second kill for Wood. Wood is a senior from Springfield, Illinois. Wood also a very good digger. She's the leading defensive player with 376 digs on Florida. Both teams very good at floor defense. Pretty good dig right there. Quick set. Yes.
One of the things I've noticed is that both teams hold their position in defense, very disciplined defensively.
Nina Foster getting the kill. She's a 6'2" junior from Mission Viejo, excuse me. Who's that? Yeah. 11-8. Little tip shot, and that goes down. So Florida gets a couple in a row.
A lot of court sense here with this play. Did not give it away at all.
11-9. Wood using the spin serve. Amo tries to tip. Did it get the block? Let's see. They're going to say no.
I thought it did.
And Florida gets another point, and suddenly it's 11-10. And Dave Shoji has to call timeout. I mentioned Dave Shoji in his 22nd season. Of course, the motto this year for Hawaii was Cleveland or bust. Last year, a fabulous season. They won 31 straight, but losing to Michigan State, and that seemed to really energize the squad. You look at Dave Shoji on the all-time list. Only Don Shaw is better.
And look at that list. Russ Rose, Terry Pettit, Banachowski with the season he's had this year dropped down quite a bit. Terry Pettit, who has also done a fabulous job coaching this year.
Now, what about Mary Wise? Where is she? Well, Mary Wise, she's only been at Florida, well, let's say about 6.5. That's career at Florida. 202 and 20. 91% she's won. But not enough wins to qualify, at least at the moment.
Just voted the AVCA Coach of the Year for the second time in her career. She also received that award back in 1992. And if she wins this match, she'll be the first woman ever to coach in a national final in women's volleyball.
So a lot at stake for Mary Wise and the Florida Lady Gators. 11-10, Hawaii leading Florida. Florida led early 4-0. Hawaii caught up at 6-6. Hawaii took 11-7 lead, but Florida coming on now. And Ljungqvist, automatic, Ms. Automatic. She's got 3 kills and a couple of blocks early.
Very efficient footwork with that slide. So quick-footed.
Yamashita goes out. And back in to Cecilia Goods. Perfect pass, Shade. Ball dug. Nicely done by Crawford. They joust at the net. Shade sets left. And the ball whacked out of bounds by Jenny Mans. Hawaii point, 12-10 now.
Jenny Mans, very inexperienced, doesn't see a lot of playing time. She can bring the heat at times.
10 hitting errors so far for Florida. Oh, and Ljungqvist bombs the jumper. She had 55 aces coming in, one of the great servers in the country. And timeout is called. Hawaii 13, Florida 10. We'll be back. More of the national semifinals right after this.
Every year, over 1 million accidents occur in bad weather, mostly because drivers just couldn't see. Don't you become a statistic because you couldn't see in bad weather. Use Rain-X, the glass treatment used by professionals to see clearly in the worst kinds of weather. Apply Rain-X to windshields, side and rear view windows, mirrors and lights. Just look at the clarity of the Rain-X treated driver's side. What a difference! If you call right now and order the Rain-X Winter Driving Survival Kit, we'll send you a year's supply of Rain-X. And as a special bonus, we'll include the new all-season Rain-X Plus windshield washer additive that makes a full 8 gallons for no extra charge. All this for just $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Don't wait for bad weather to hit. Order your Rain-X today. Credit card customers call toll-free the number shown to order the Rain-X Winter Survival Kit for just $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Or send check or money order for $19.95 plus shipping and handling to the address shown. Call the toll-free number now.
Hawaii leading Florida by 3. Angelica Ljungqvist showing not only can she hit and block, but she delivers a mean serve.
She's really one of the few women in college volleyball that hits a true jump serve, a true spike from the end line.
Hawaii 2 points away from winning game 1. We mentioned how important that was, and Ljungqvist does it again.
Really taking control.
14-10, so now Hawaii with its first game point. Jumper coming. Florida hangs on to it. Shade, quick set. Florida not getting much out of its middle. For the game, out of bounds. Just missed. As Jocelyn Robbins is wide.
See the frustration on Shoji's face.
He knows his coaching days are tied to his outside hitters. They have to produce. And his chance for the national championship right there also. Amo will set high. Here comes Robbins. And Robbins whacks it on the line. Good shot.
This deep hit. Local player out of Hawaii, not heavily recruited. I'm sure many coaches are kicking themselves. She's really proven herself in Hawaii.
Amo, second game point. Left side ball is blocked, covered by Florida. Off the block. Crawford pumps it left. Robbins on the ground. She'll give it over. Shea dumps it, yes. Nikki Shade, she's a pretty good offensive player. 91 kills. She had 376, so we can expect more of that from her.
Crafty, too, did not give it away.
Florida will serve. Nina Foster. Pretty good pass there. Goods tapped it. Out of the back line, Wood. And on the left side, another dink. Nice play by Robbins. Long rallies, Maria Barnes said, would decide it. Hawaii comes up with it. Amo back set. Nobriga. And this is a long rally. Let's see who takes it. Rodriguez off the arms of Goods, out of bounds. So Florida gets an important point to move to 14-11.
Fabulous defense.
Foster serves it right out of bounds. And now Hawaii will have it once again. Hawaii with his third game point. Serving is Robbins. Throw left side, double contact.
Ooh, not how you want to lose a game.
Joan Powell, first referee. I think that was clear. And Dave Shoji's team pulls it out. Game one. Going to the Hawaii Rainbow Wahine. And they did it on the strength of a big-time block. Hawaii leads it 1-0. We'll continue with our coverage. More national semifinals on the Deuce right after this.
Hey Santa, I need a great gift.
Sears has the perfect gift. A gift certificate. Redeemable anytime at any Sears store. We're open at 8, closing late.
Come see the merry side of Sears.
Hey, what's happening? I was checking you out from over there.
Stay over there.
You are so beautiful. I was just, maybe you.
No.
Oh, you are so hot. I was the dress on you and your hair and the light coming and seeing you and your eyes. Like, are those sandals?
You're an idiot.
All right, have a good night.
If you love Beavis and Butthead, what? If you love America,
some people are dumb.
This is your movie.
I am
Beavis and Butthead Do America. Rated PG-13. Friday, December 20th, only in theaters.
Only from Domino's new Garlic Crunch Crust Pizza. Roasted garlic baked right into the dough and Parmesan crunchies all around the edge. Call now and get a large one topping just $9.99.
For hot and wild, call Domino's now. Hey Santa, I need a great gift.
Sears has the perfect gift. A gift certificate. Redeemable anytime at any Sears store. We're open at 8, closing late.
Come see the merry side of Sears.
Presenting a space-age innovation that alleviates a fundamental shortcoming of modern mass communication. Insufficient access to televised college basketball. It's called ESPN Full Court. At the push of a few buttons, you get tons of great college hoops action you couldn't get otherwise. Sent right to your TV. To subscribe, call your cable operator or DirecTV. ESPN Full Court. A giant leap for mankind.
First time these two teams played back on August 23rd. It was a thriller, Maria Barnes.
And the last time they met, Hawaii out-blocked Florida, as they've done in this match. It was a very tight match, very well played on both sides of the net. Ljungqvist, Crawford, and Robbins dominated for Hawaii. And Rodriguez led the match with 22 kills. And so far in this match, she has not done much.
Dave Soji's team was trailing 13-11. And then Angelica Ljungqvist rotated to the front row, and that spelled doom for the Florida Lady Gators.
Mary Wise said, we can win if we can just leave her in the back row all the time. Score all our points when she rotates to the back. And that's really important here, is for them to capitalize on scoring points when she's in the back row.
So Florida trying to regroup after getting off to a good start, but Hawaii caught up very quickly behind big blocking at the net. Good crowd filing in here to the Cleveland State Convocation Center. I'm Chris Marlowe along with Maria Barnes.
Blocking the biggest difference in that first game. Florida only hit 114 due to the fact that Hawaii blocked so well. Hawaii hit 200. And the other big difference was the middles performed for Hawaii. Neither team really had either of their outside hitters hitting very well.
I thought when Goods came into the game, it kind of changed the momentum. She hit, she got a couple of blocks, and that was important then because Hawaii was really struggling.
And I don't think Florida expected that from her.
All right, start of game 2. Therese Crawford over the top. Yes, they're saying it's in. That was right on the line as Crawford up high. She's a junior from Portage, Michigan. And her coach says she has to pass well to hit well. That's kind of the key to her game. Keep an eye on that. Big block again. You can't hit it, Ljungqvist, or you're going to get it back Swedish style.
Crawford's getting fired up. That means Hawaii's playing well.
Remember, Mary Wise said it. If she's jumping around, we're in trouble. She's got a big smile on her face at the moment. Now, Jennifer Sanchez is coming in, the freshman from San Antonio, Texas, and she's going to set. So Mary Wise making the change. Nobody could set that pass, and it's 2-0 Hawaii.
Mary Wise will usually put Sanchez in if she needs to chat with Nikki Shade, give her some instruction, but not saying much.
She only has 38 assists the entire year. Perhaps Mary Wise wants to talk to her setter. She's sitting right next to her on the bench. And yes, that's it. Get a little instruction, try to calm her down. Although I think Shade's playing all right. The passing is not good.
No, it's not. Hawaii's serving very well.
3-0 Hawaii. As Florida serves. Here comes Crawford. She's been hot. And that one's just a little too long.
That's that deep hit.
So 3-1 as Hawaii gets the early lead. You see Julie Stanhope telling everybody where to go on the Hawaii attackers. Crawford shank pass. She goes and gets it off the set of Amo, and she puts it away. Well, that's one way to get the set, Maria. Pass it straight up to yourself.
Whatever it takes.
Crawford has 4 kills through the first game. Jenny Wood, and they're digging wood right now. Right side, here comes Ljungqvist, and there it goes again. Led the nation in blocking, 3rd in the nation in hitting at 442. Let's check her 5 kills, 3 blocks, and 2 aces.
Her size and quickness make her so tough to stop.
Set was too low for Wood. Hawaii can get another point here. It's 4-1. Here comes Crawford. And the ball is dug. Nicely played by Claire Roach. Florida very tentative right now. Hawaii taking it to him. Crawford. High dink. Out of the back line. Here comes Rodriguez. And it's a 50-foot dig. Up high off Nobrega. Here comes Crawford. Left hand. And that's out of bounds.
Trying to get the touch. Florida pulled back, though. Crawford not able to.
Hawaii won game 1, but Florida's won 2 long rallies so far. At least the ones we've been keeping track of.
Bodes well for Florida.
Nina Foster in the front line. Foster playing at Alabama last year and making a transfer. That big reason why the Florida Lady Gators were good this year. Foster's had a very impressive season.
That's right. Her coach at Alabama left Alabama, so they released her after her sophomore year.
Crawford with 5 kills. There's Nina Foster, the great Alabama star of yesteryear. Once had 43 kills in a match against Arkansas. Her role a little more limited here, and that set is too high. Yes, Mary Wise going to get her first string setter back in. Think she held her out too long?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
play or two, mix up the timing, momentum. You know, maybe that's part of it. Maybe she's trying to get the Hawaii block thinking a little bit. Thinking a different height set will make it more difficult for them to get a block up.
5-1, and that's going to be a side out. Well, I think if you take out your setter, your number one setter, you got to take her out, yell and scream at her very quickly, and get her back in.
Is that what they used to do with you?
Absolutely. I didn't come out there. Are you kidding me? Into the middle, Ljungqvist. She has been automatic.
Very intense.
6 kills, and now she sets for the jumper. Have to take it off outside of the gray. And she whacks it into the bottom of the net. One thing the jump serve does do, it's great when you're rolling, but sometimes it can sap energy and can be a momentum breaker.
I think you need to know when to use it. I think sometimes you just got to stay on the floor, even if you are a good jump server. Get it in when your team's got the momentum.
Amo sets Ljungqvist out of the back line. She'll set it up now. Robbins, ball dug. Shade, quick set. And it's whacked out of bounds. Florida unable to transition.
Nina Foster usually hits at a very high percentage, but not a great match for her so far.
Hawaii winning game 1, 15-11. Hawaii looking good in game 2, 5-1. Ball dug over the net. Look out below. Another block. Cecilia Goods was there. See ya. Getting a little hand on it. Left, Robbins, yes. Jocelyn Robbins, a low, tight set. And you know, Maria, you get a low, tight set, you got a block line, or that thing's going straight down.
And it did.
Timeout call. The Rainbow Wahine all over Florida, winning game 1 and leading comfortably so far here in game 2.
They're nutty, goofy, zany, and just plain silly. From the creator of the award-winning television series Wild America comes a hilarious home video unlike anything you've ever seen. These are nature's Fantastic Follies. Fantastic Follies is a non-stop comical romp through the world of animals. It is not available in stores. Call now to get Fantastic Follies for just $19.95. Order now and you'll also receive Backyard Wildlife absolutely free. That's right, both of these extraordinary programs are yours for just $19.95. Call now.
For rush delivery, get your credit card ready and call 1-800-579-6611. That's 1-800-579-6611, or send your check or money order to the address on your screen. Call now.
Back on the campus of Cleveland State University, the NCAA semifinal matches, Hawaii. Their fans feeling very good right now. They won game 1 easily.
Their fan support's incredible no matter where they go. Soji says they can pull into a town and, you know, anywhere between 200 and 300 Hawaiians will turn out to support the program.
Greatest support that college volleyball's ever had, and they're going to call a lift on that play. 6-1, Hawaii leading here in game 2. Florida has been unable to side out, unable to get their big gun, number 4, Jenny Wood, involved. So now a couple of substitutions coming in. Roach comes in, Stanhope comes in, as Mary Weiss has some players to bring in.
She's got a little bench.
She's rotating them now. Florida, no rhythm right now. It's all with Hawaii. Good blocked. Let's check Florida's blocking. The first one.
Rodriguez and Stanhope put the wall up there. That's a big block.
6-2. Back to Goods, and Goods tomahawks it.
She's having a great match, and that really bodes well for Hawaii because she's not normally a big offensive weapon for them.
In good position so far. 5 kills, a couple of blocks. Serving is Robbins, 6-2. Another shank. Florida really in the shank tank right now. These balls are going everywhere. Quick set, Goods. And, whoa, Crawford goes and gets it. It's back to Rodriguez and out of bounds. So Florida earns a side out, and Mary Weiss' team really struggling right now. Rodriguez has 5 kills to lead her squad, as you see the serving signal going up from Nick Sharonis. Serving the area. Crawford over the top. Shea dig. Back to Crawford. Oh, a little off-speed tip. And it goes down. Crawford having a great time so far. I think she meant to do it. She dropped it in. Yeah, absolutely.
It looked a little ugly to me, but it worked.
Nalani Yamashita, who came in early in game 1, served an ace, 6-2. They're working on Rodriguez. And nobody there for Florida. What's going on? No Lady Gator ready to take a bite out of that ball.
Nikki Shade thought she knew what she was doing, but none of the other Gators knew where it was going.
Ball set in the pipe, and Yamashita gets back in time to serve the ace. Wow, you're giving her 3 aces. 3 aces for Nalani Yamashita. Working deep. That's another tough serve. 8-2 Hawaii. And that ball is whacked out of bounds. So the rally is on.
Florida needs to take a timeout.
And they do. 9-2. Hawaii pounding Florida at the moment. The NCAA semifinal. Number 1 will continue.
Good day, Uncle. Need a lift? Nice car, kid. It's my Subaru Outback Sport. Another Outback? Same all-wheel drive traction as yours. Better gas mileage than a Cherokee Sport. That's fine, but can she... Alcorn or RAV4? No problem.
Smart boy. Must run in the family.
Outback Sport. The newest Outback from Subaru.
They come from the toughest courts on Earth. And people everywhere look up to them for one obvious reason. Oh! They're tall. They're real tall.
I bet that hurt, huh? No, it tickled. Play the Under the Cap game, and you can win free Sprite or authentic Hill or Hardaway jerseys.
He'll get me this shirt personally since he likes my movies. Penny's my cousin.
Mary Wise's Florida Lady Gators trailing. What do you think she said to her team in the timeout?
Coming into this match, she said, we need to match Hawaii block for block. They've completely been out-blocked. And she said, if we don't pass well, we're very mediocre, and they have not passed well, so they haven't been able to diversify their offense.
Unable to get the middle rolling. Here's Therese Crawford looking for another point, and Stanhope got the block.
And given that Wise took Nikki Shade out, I don't think she's really all that happy with her setting, and given that mistake that we saw a little bit ago, I think Shade needs to up it a bit.
Into the middle to Ljungqvist, and she finally misses one, so Florida gets a point. I'm not so sure that was all Nikki Shade's problem there. She set the pipe. That player should have been ready. Maybe there was no communication. I don't know if she was saying, pipe, come and get it, but the someone's got to come get that set.
Well, she said it to her defensive specialist. That's the only reason I questioned it. Okay. I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, well, they got big defensive specialists on Florida that can hit. It's not that like they're little people. Here comes Ljungqvist, and a nice little step in. You know, Robin Amo, number 11 in black, really runs a complicated, tricky offense. Some of the nicest touch. Watch this.
It's beautiful, and she diversifies it so much you just don't know where she's going.
3 inside 2. On the left side, down the line goes Jenny Keene. So the red shirt last year gets a blast. She was a starter, came out, now back in. Boy, the Florida players are going in and out like a washing machine. As Sandra Hebosis comes in to serve, the Florida State High School Player of the Year. She was intrigued because she's never seen snow, so she's waiting for it to snow.
A lot of players on this court haven't seen snow.
9-3. 2 warm weather teams. It's about 15 degrees outside with a wind chill of negative 10 degrees.
I guarantee you, Ljungqvist has seen it though.
9-4 now as Florida starting to creep just a bit. Serving is Hebosis. Pretty good pass there into the middle to Ljungqvist. And she bombs another one. Pass is so important. You know, when you ask coaches, what do you have to do to win? Pass. Pass, pass, pass. And that was a good one by Crawford. Now, Crawford will serve it.
It's especially important for Hawaii when Ljungqvist is in the front row.
9-4 is our score. Hawaii led 6-1 and 9-2. Dave Shoji's team has given up a couple. Very calm on the bench, but he can go off like a volcano if the team isn't playing well.
He will erupt, you're right.
Nice pinball defense. A great dig in the back by Jenny Wood. Here comes Robbins, and Robbins glass cross court. How fast is the ball traveling, and how brave do you have to be to hang in?
I don't know, but Wood's really brave here. I mean, she just digs in there and takes it. firmly planted like you need to be when Ljungqvist goes up to swing.
Better dig in. Yamashita goes out. Goods back in. Jumper handled pretty easily. That set was off the net. And down the hatch. Jocelyn Robbins, she's kind of a hot and cold type of hitter. 243 on the year. She's had some big matches, but she has had some small matches too. And when she's on, she's good.
She is, but Amo uses her just enough, not too much, and helps her be successful.
Ljungqvist, her serve is too long. 10-4, Hawaii leading. Of course, the strategy for Hawaii is set the middles as much as possible to take the pressure off the outside hitters.
Which is smart because their outsides are not their strength. Their strength is in the middle, namely in the name of Ljungqvist.
You got it. Little tap shot, Cecilia Goods.
Although everything's going the way of Goods in this match so far.
6 kills for Goods. And now Hawaii, Robin Amo to serve. Tied the school record in assists this year, held by Sherry Boyer when she had 83 in a match. Into the middle, and once again, unable to get the quick set going as the block made by Jocelyn Robbins.
You know you're in trouble when your 6'2" middle is being blocked by the other team's 5'8" outside hitter.
And the jam. Good play there by Nikki Shade over Robbins. So give Nikki Shade a kill. 11-4, game 2. It looks like Hawaii has scouted Florida very effectively in terms of where the Lady Gators are hitting.
Whoa!
Hot, baby, hot. Jocelyn Robbins again.
Wow, she gets up here.
That's the 3 to the inside, too, and another great set by Amo.
She and Crawford have great vertical jumps.
11-4, set left side. And hot across court was Ari Rodriguez. She's hitting 50 points higher than she hit last year, up to 294.
She was really hot last time Florida played Hawaii. She had 22 kills.
Serving is Shade. Hawaii up by 7. That's a bad set.
Yes.
And they called double contact? Or?
Yes, they did.
I think they just called it a crummy play. Gave it to Florida.
Real ZP.
11-5. Hawaii still ahead. Right side, Nobriga hounds it down the line.
Florida's block is not getting there.
First kill for her. Yamashita coming back in.
Yeah, they don't use Nobriga very much.
215 digs on the year. We mentioned 21 aces, so she's got 2 in this one, so 23 aces on the year. And Hawaii stuffs another one. And Therese Crawford starting to jump. No, they're going to give the ball to Florida. Must have been a net. Must have been a net.
See if you can see it here.
Micro net. Yes. Crawford was jumping, though. We saw the jump, 11-5. There's a
Still
play
felt good.
Ljungqvist squeegees one through. 9 kills, 3 blocks, 2 digs.
Played on the Swedish national team for 2 years. A lot of international experience.
The National Player of the Year. That list just came out. And a well-deserved honor. Good dig by Hawaii over to Crawford. Ball is blocked. Amo was there. Crawford whacks it and gets it. Therese Crawford. She has been playing great throughout the postseason, and she has got it humming in this one.
She's just doing a nice job of going deep.
12-5 now. Give credit on spiker coverage to Robin Amo. Jenny Keene goes out. Jenny Mans comes in. A lot of Jennies on this team, Maria. Did you research that? Jenny Wood with the
5
spike.
of them.
5 Jennies.
5 Jennies.
Set left. Dink. All over it is Hawaii. Set left. Here comes Crawford. 12-5. Hawaii up in control. Hawaii touching everything, digging everything. Amo, quick set. Ljungqvist. Couldn't get there. Wood. Dink. Got it.
Jenny Wood, normally a hammer, comes up with the finesse play here.
Okay, Hawaii almost got that up.
Almost.
It's game 2. Hawaii won the first. Florida struggling all the way. Hawaii making him look bad. As that passes over the net, a jam down, Florida gets a point.
No team's ever lost the first 2 games in the semifinal and come back and won it.
Well, we gave you the game 1 stat that Florida, when it wins game 1, is 33-0. Hawaii 33-2. So according to the stats, Hawaii should go on to win this match. And right now they're in control, up by 6. Crawford serving. They're working Wood short. Shade and another communication problem. That ball not set fast enough. They jam at the net. Here comes Robin. She's been hot. She cranks it cross court. It's dug up. Mann. And Mann's into the antenna. That is a very difficult spot for Mann's. They want to bring her along slowly, but they've had to use her more than anticipated.
That's right, only a freshman. Not a lot of high-level club experience, but a lot of natural talent.
Mary Wise down to 1 timeout as she's talking to her setter. Once again, Nikki Shade, so that means Jennifer Sanchez is in. Sanchez sets the quick, and I think that's where Mary Wise wants to get something going. Set the middles.
She's got to have a pass, though. Shade hasn't exactly been given a lot of perfect passes like that one.
Passing's been awful, I think.
Yes.
Wood serving, 13-6. It's 3 players on Ljungqvist. Amo goes and gets it out of the back line. Crawford taps it. Once again, setting the middle. She set her again. No, set left.
Pretty set. She's got nice hands.
Was there a touch? They're begging for a touch, and they get it. Give the kill to Mans. Ljungqvist said she touched it. And now Jenny Wood, the co-captain, had 8 aces in a match last year with a spin serve. So far, Hawaii doing a pretty good job with it. Ljungqvist over the top. She'd be a great candidate for the USA national team, Maria, if...
One problem.
She's not an American.
Yeah, she also wants to play beach volleyball.
13-7 Hawaii, leading Florida. And a little tap shot. Everybody forgot Jennifer Sanchez, the freshman from San Antonio, was in the front line. You're allowed to do that. And now Mans will serve. She's from Florida, Orange Park. Great pass by Crawford. She's really feeling it. That ball hit out of bounds by Goods. 13-7. 2 timeouts left for Dave Shoji.
He looks really relaxed.
So far, so good. As that ball spun out of bounds. After the shaky start, Hawaii has been very, very impressive. Blocking, digging, setting, running the offense. Amo serving. Long dink. Could be a point for Hawaii. Can they transition? Nobriga. Wood. Nice dig, Amo. Robbins. Well, I'd like to get that perfect pass and run the quick if they could. Oh, what a great dig. Ljungqvist and Robbins hit it straight down, but she touched the net. So Florida gets the side out, saving a point. Score remains 13-8, UH.
Another long rally won by Florida.
Long rallies have not proved to be the difference so far because Hawaii's been able to terminate. Good. There's a nice play right there, the double quick. What does a double quick do to you as a blocker?
Confuses you.
Okay.
You don't know where to go. And, you know, I saw Hawaii do that a lot throughout the regionals. Very effectively.
Of course, it takes the perfect pass. You have to have it up there for it to be effective. Left side, Hawaii got a tip on it. Amo sets left. Here comes Crawford. Ba-boom, it's dug. Nice dig by Foster. And a free ball coming. Ideal situation for the double quick. Set left, here comes Crawford inside, and she puts it away. Therese Crawford.
Hitting very smart. Hitting around the block. Nice and deep. Rather than a timeout, Mary Wise decides to put her starting setter back in.
Nikki Shade back in. Sanchez goes out. 14-8 Hawaii. First game point. Serving is Robbins. Doug. Ljungqvist. Over the top. Goods. Yes.
So smart.
A terrific dig in the backcourt. And Hawaii going right over the top and winning game 2, 15-8. 15-11, 15-8. Hawaii in control. We're going to come back. We'll have a short break. We'll come back. At intermission, we're going to be talking to the new USA national team coach, Mick Haley. So stay with us.
Saab gives you 4. BMW gives you 4. Volvo gives you 4. But Volkswagen gives you a 10-year limited powertrain warranty, which means you'll still be covered when he's old enough to drive it. Scary, isn't it? On the road of life, there are passengers, and there are drivers.
You got to be able to have control of what's going on out there. I do need agility to run faster, move quicker, and beat my opponent off the dribble. I feel more stable barefoot. I need my shoe to be very light. If I could play on my bare feet, I would. Now I can.
I thought that being away at college meant you could really cut loose. Last night I did. I don't remember much, but I know that if I'd been sober, I never would have gotten in the car with that guy. I hardly know him. The good news is we didn't crash or anything. The bad news is now I've got to find out what else I did last night.
Back in Cleveland, Hawaii leading Florida 2-0. Game 1 was close. Angelica Ljungqvist at the service line. She had just served an ace. It is now 12-11. She's looking for another ace, and she got it, Maria.
Yeah, it really closed things up for Hawaii. Did not give Florida a chance to come back at all.
Welcome back to the national semifinals, everybody. Chris Marlowe, Maria Barnes. Hawaii looking very, very strong right now. It's easy to say that the blocking has been a key.
Blocking and serving.
Okay.
You know, we saw Ljungqvist take control in game 1 serving. Hawaii's up 5 aces to only 1 for Florida, and blocking, it's 8/2. Hawaii with 8 blocks, and you know, Mary Wise said coming into this match, we've got to be block for block with Hawaii, and they're not even close. Not only that, I mean, I just don't think Florida's passing well enough. Nikki Shade's very frustrated out there. Angelica Ljungqvist, we knew she'd be great, but Therese Crawford is off to a great start, and she's been jumping around, and that's bad news for Florida. We'll come back. Mick Haley, the new coach for the United States, right after this.
Run for your lives! When it comes to getting holiday gifts, some folks can be scary. So rather than run for your life, here's a better idea. Just tear into a Best Buy, where holiday shopping's a roaring good time. And you'll find a monstrous selection of fun gifts. Find the fun in everyone at Best Buy.
Do you believe in angels?
Absolutely.
Have you ever heard of an angel that was interested in sex?
Of course not. But is there one?
Hello, ladies.
I thought angels were cleaner.
I'm not that kind of angel. What is it about you as a woman? Could you explain that to me?
How should I know? I'm not the least bit attracted to him.
I put a block on you.
Oh, sure.
Michael, rated PG, starts Christmas Day.
You know, stickum is illegal.
Who uses stickum?
Not going anywhere for a while? Grab a Snickers.
Get it out there.
Only from Domino's new Garlic Crunch Crust Pizza. Roasted garlic baked right into the dough and Parmesan crunchies all around the edge. Call now and get a large one topping just $9.99.
For hot and wild, call Domino's now.
Idiots! You have failed me.
Wasn't our fault. We had a Subaru Outback.
Outback?
Got better gas mileage than our Cherokee.
Held a turn tighter than our Blazer.
Brake better than our Explorer.
Silence, fools. Just tell me what you need to catch him.
Our own Outback would be nice.
With a CD player and leather.
Subaru Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon.
Back in Cleveland, Ohio, after 2 games, it has been all Hawaii, 15-11, 15-8. Welcome back, everybody. Happy to be joined by Mick Haley, the coach, the new coach, I should say, of the United States women's national team. First of all, Mick, congratulations.
Thank you.
A great honor.
For both of us.
First question, you were offered the job 3 months ago. What took you so long to take it?
Well, probably 2 things. First of all, the association changed some things. They couldn't, by law, vote on these changes until December 15th, so my wife and I just felt like we needed to wait until we knew what the situation was before we did that. Second thing is that I had a very good team, a lot of kids, 4 seniors, and they deserved a fair shot at doing as good as they could do this year. So.
And the third thing is you had to pump up the money in your contract, right?
I wish that were true, yeah.
Mick, what needs to happen between now and 2000 to turn the USA program around?
Well, it's just a huge job right now. I think we have to identify the athletes quickly. I think we have to get them in training, and I think we have to have a plan. That's the short-term quick fix. Second thing is then we have to go back and identify the athletes for 2004. Try to really get people behind the program as far as financing, get our coaching staffs and a number of coaches ready, and really get things moving.
When you say 2004, is your contract for 4 years or 8 years?
My contract's for 4 years.
Okay.
But
you figure you do so well, you'll be there for 8 years.
I would hope that we do that well, that we could do that. But whether I do or not, you want the program to have continuity. The biggest problem we've had is that we haven't been able to keep continuity in the program.
Who are some of the players you look for out here? Tell me some of the players you like.
Well, there's a lot of players. If you just took the All-Americans, for instance, that's a good shot. But, you know, one of the things that we thought that's even more important is we have 292 Division I teams alone. That's 1,200 athletes, and you only get to see the top 20 or 30 teams. We think there's a whole worth of talent out there that doesn't get to be seen. So we're going to expand our looking beyond what we can see here, because we think we have exceptional talent in this country, and people in the United States believe they should win. So I think we're going to not only look at these kids, but look at a lot more.
Demetria Sands, possibility?
Oh, I think she's an exceptional talent, and there are a number of kids like her out there. But, yeah, I think she has a good shot, if not by 2000, 2004 for sure.
All right, Mick Haley, once again, congratulations. We're out of time. I know you're very sad about leaving Texas, and you've had some great memories there, the 1988 National Championship. But my career is counting on you getting the United States women back into that medal route, right?
Not only your career, my career, but thank you very much, and it will be a sad day to leave Austin, but I hope they'll all join us with USA support.
All right, thanks to Mick Haley, the new coach of the United States women's team. He's going to do a great job. We'll come back. Hawaii up 2-0. Can the Lady Gators come back? Stay with us.
You love Jock Jams Volume 1. Now, ESPN and Tommy Boy Music give you Jock Jams Volume 2. Jock Jams Volume 2. More of the hottest crowd pumping jams of all time. Jock Jams Volume 2. Available in record stores everywhere.
This is how we do it.
Don't miss a minute of your favorite sports action. With ESPN Net to Go, Motorola's new sports receiver. Score updates every 5 minutes, plus ESPN's breaking news and info. Carry NFL, NBA, NHL, baseball, and college action wherever you go. Be in the know when you're on the go.
Hawaii winning game 1. Thumping Florida in game 2. Chris Marlowe, Maria Barnes back at the Convocation Center. Hawaii wins one more game, and this is over. If you look at match stats through 2, certainly the blocks and the kills jump out, don't they, Maria?
Blocks, kills, and aces. 3 things Florida came in saying they needed to control, and they have controlled none of them. It's not over yet, but no team has ever gone down 0-2 and come back and win a national semifinal match. So it doesn't look good for Florida.
All right, Hawaii trying to advance, and don't forget that coming up a little later on this same channel, Nebraska taking on Stanford. That should be a great match. But first, we have to settle match number 1. Can Hawaii go 3 straight? Of course, you want to save your energy. Mary Wise has to get something going. The general consensus of all the people here in the arena and us is the passing is bad and the setting has been a little erratic for Florida.
And I don't think the matchups really were good for Florida in the first 2 games. They were ineffective offensively as well, and it looks as if Mary Wise has flip-flopped her rotation, looking for different matchups. Hawaii, very predictable, always starts with Ljungqvist left front. They haven't varied from that for 2 whole years.
I don't blame them. That's where she started on my team, too.
I don't blame them either, but it'll be interesting to see if this is a better matchup.
Yamashita pops it up. Therese Crawford. Crawford, Ljungqvist, Nobriga. Jocelyn Robbins. Hawaii and Florida. Game 3, 0-0. Down the line, the big hit. Ari Rodriguez gets the kill. Rodriguez now with 8 kills.
That's a good matchup for her.
Hawaii's been able to pass effectively. Robbins right on the money. Amo jams it over. Chance for a Florida point. Rodriguez, and she gets it off the block, out of bounds. 1-0 Florida.
Rodriguez had the hot hand last time these 2 teams met. Florida needs her to come alive, as she has in the beginning of this 3rd game. Oh, man.
Ljungqvist.
Kaboom. How about that set by Amo?
Very nice.
One-handed.
Hey, it was so fast you didn't even see it go by. It was thunder. Therese Crawford serving. Crawford 10 kills so far. And the ball spiked out of bounds. Florida just not playing with the confidence it seemed to have in the Central Regional.
Rodriguez was looking to tool the block there. She forgot her block was only 5'8" and barely over the net that time.
Florida had such a great come-from-behind win over Michigan State, a semifinalist last year. And Florida into the net. So Hawaii gets its first lead of game 3. And Crawford serving. Shade back set. And a good slide play run that time. Jenny Jones, a sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama.
Nice connection here. Beautiful set by Shade.
Pretty good pass. Ljungqvist and Hawaii with a little campfire defense. Everybody standing around watching that one come back. 2-2.
See Wood give the stare down to Ljungqvist through the net.
They better be careful.
Yeah.
Amo, one hand back set. Ljungqvist dug up. It goes over to Robbins and she taps it straight down. The outside hitting has been good for Hawaii so far. Crawford with 10 kills. Robbins with 7. Cecilia Goods back in. Goods has 8 kills, so it's been very, very balanced for the University of Hawaii. Ljungqvist. And, oh my gosh. Florida is out of rotation, so it costs them a point. Wow, and we're going to have a substitution. Foster is going to come out, and coming in to replace her is Claire Roach. So things starting to fall apart for Mary Wise's Florida Lady Gators. Hawaii leading 3-2. Ball hit out of bounds. You get the feeling Florida is waiting for something to happen or waiting for Hawaii to play dead, but they really need to make a play on their own, don't you think? Block a ball, hit a ball,
You gotta
do
beat
something.
Hawaii. Hawaii's not gonna, they're not gonna beat themselves. They've been waiting for this far too long. Their whole team came back. They're so hungry.
4-2 Hawaii. Nice pass, Robbins, Amo, back set, Goods again. You know, Goods has been excellent, if I can say that.
Absolutely, and Florida isn't ready for it. They're not expecting it. They're not getting a big block up against her.
And once again, credit to Robin Amo running a very nice attack at the moment. Ljungqvist.
Very diversified.
Now she throws the ball up once. You can do that. But the next one you got to whack, or it's called deception in volleyball. Pretty strong serve there. It's 5-2 Hawaii. Back set. And Hawaii with a dig. Chance for the point. They're looking for Robbins. And Robbins into the net. So Florida gets the ball.
Looking at Julie Stanhope, normally a big blocker. Leads their team, 1.3 blocks a game.
Pretty good dig there. Chance for Florida point. Wood And she is tentative, dinking it right to Ljungqvist. Robbins, and someone touched the net. It was Wood. So Florida not in sync as Hawaii will get the ball back. Hawaii in black. And Florida in white if you just joined us. Winner moves on, loser flies home. Two warm weather schools battling it out here in chilly Cleveland. And through the hands of Goods. Jenny Keene getting a break because that could have been a stuff block right there.
She's in there for her defense.
Nina Foster is back in the front line, 5-2 Hawaii. Little spinner coming up, and it's a perfect pass. Amo, back set, Goods. Oh, she's getting confidence now. Coach Dave Shoji just said, I want her to be aggressive. We need kills from Goods, and she is delivering.
And she has been, but you got to give a lot of the credit to Amo because she's just moving it around for her.
Saying the setter makes the hitter.
Absolutely, especially for Hawaii. And not only, I mean, Amo just does a great job of getting a one-on-one matchup for her hitters.
Not that time, as Goods is blocked and it goes out of bounds. So Florida will get the ball back. Mary Wise, I called her last night at 10:30. She was still poring over the video of Hawaii playing Texas in the regional. Thought she had a good game plan going in, but her team has not been able to execute. Into the middle, ball tipped and sucked out of bounds. Ljungqvist was there, but Crawford reaching back, and Florida gets a point.
Starting to get the sense Florida's picking up a little momentum right now. See if they can sustain it.
Nobriga, Doug, Shade, into the middle. Goods again. Goods stuffing it.
Nina Foster was so dominant at Alabama, but we haven't seen that in her in this match at all. Just roofed there. Took her a while to adjust to Florida system.
Here comes the great one. Nalani Yamashita with Hawaii up by 2.
First team all-WAC Pacific Division. It's got to be the first time that award's been given to a defensive specialist.
You know, very few coaches recruit defensive specialists, but Dave Soji, he has a pile of them. He always gets some very, very good back row players, and they are key. Shank pass there. It's 5-3. Hawaii a little tentative there. And Amo can't bring it up. 5-4 now.
Wise has a smile on her face, as does Rodriguez.
Hawaii by 1 now. Looking for the pass. Amo sets left. Crawford. Oh, and she rams it. Maurice Crawford now 11 kills.
Kaboom.
Hey, the middle blocker went straight with the middle hitter. And so Amo has one-on-one now with the outside hitters. Left side off speed. And what is Florida doing? Point Hawaii.
You're down 2-0. Just hit the ball. It's way too tentative.
Rodriguez serving short. Set left again. And Rodriguez pummels it. It's dug up. Right back over the net. They'll set Rodriguez again, and she is stuffed. Ljungqvist. She gets over the net.
Rodriguez has got to try to hit over Amo. I don't know what she's thinking trying to hit through Angelica Ljungqvist because she puts up a wall.
Game 3, the wall is working for the Rainbow Wahine.
Introducing the new MGD largemouth can. All the cold-filtered taste of Miller Genuine Draft in a can that opens wider, so it refreshes quicker. The new MGD largemouth can. Stay cool.
The magic of Disney's new 101 Dalmatians movie swept the land, and McDonald's near and far are celebrating with 4 wonderfully festive snow domes. Each snow dome only $1.99 when you buy any extra value meal or new deluxe sandwich. Now everyone can treasure and share the snow domes, but hurry, for there is one who would have them all for herself. The fun is unleashed at McDonald's, your Dalmatian location.
Hawaii in command here in Cleveland, Ohio. 2-0, and they're doing it with blocking, Maria, way over.
Look at that. Armpits up to the net. Ljungqvist.
10-3, Hawaii
She's so solid all around, though. So often a big middle like she is, 6'3", can only block and hit, but she can dig a ball, serve a ball. What a player.
Little tip shot went down, and now Nina Foster will serve. Foster had a great year, hitting .387, originally from Mission Viejo, California. 7-4 Hawaii on the slide. Junquist, and she puts it away. Let's get her numbers. 13 kills, 4 blocks, 3 aces,
their height,
numerous digs.
Their height and long legs. She's able to run that play really wide quickly. Florida was not able to get out there.
Mary Wise talking to Sue Lemaire and asking maybe how many timeouts.
Don't know what that was all about.
Nope. Maybe just trying to slow down the momentum. That's the play to make.
Yeah.
Yamashita popped it up, but nobody there. Number 9 doing it for Hawaii, the National Player of the Year, just named yesterday.
She does it in the classroom, too. She's the first player ever at Hawaii to be named a GTE COSITA academic selection.
There's a shank pass there by Crawford. And Florida's
got to go back at Crawford here.
Part of the Florida game plan was to try to serve Therese Crawford, put a lot of pressure on her. Yamashita steps in, good play there, and Robbins puts it away.
Got to get back at Crawford there. You don't want to serve to Yamashita.
Good play by Yamashita to step in. You know, she's got to get in there and cover her if she's not passing well, as Goods comes back in. Ljungqvist set to jump it up. 7-5. Hawaii up and just out of bounds. So Ljungqvist, who was very effective early, some of the steam starting to come off her jumper, which you should expect as the match wears on. Pretty good pass there. Amo sets left. Here comes Robbins. Was that an intentional set? She set it inside, and Robbins really...
Yeah, that looked like they called that play. Robbins came inside. 10th kill for her.
Now, Robin Amo will serve. Senior from Honolulu. Hawaii with 5 seniors on the roster, so if there was ever going to be a year for the Rainbow Wahine, they've got to make it happen this year.
Team looks exactly like it did last year.
But more poised and more seasoned, perhaps.
And more hungry.
8.
Most importantly.
Yeah, 8-5 Hawaii now. Game 3. Over the top, and Omal can't handle it as Florida gets the kill. Substitution coming back into the front line. Nina Foster and Julie Stanhope will serve. Remember, Stanhope in 1993 replaced Aijan Gokbak and then tore her hamstring in a semifinal match. That ball served just out of bounds.
Florida's had so many injuries over the years. 2 years ago, lost 3 middle blockers, all to ACL injuries.
And one of the keys to Florida's great season this year is the fact that they have been relatively injury-free. Serving is Jocelyn Robbins. Hawaii up by 3. Coming around the horn. Nice dig. Nobriga. Hey, she's got some nice hand. And Crawford wails it. Therese Crawford.
Yeah, Hawaii doesn't lose much when Nobriga steps in and sets. She can get that ball outside.
9-5 Hawaii. Shade sets quick. Oh, what a dig, Amo. Point blank range. One of the great defenders. She gets low. She's in position. Here comes Wood. Amo will set for a point. High left. Crawford. And Crawford is rejected.
Crawford had the right idea to go the short shot over the block, just not high enough to get over. Kaboom, look at Amo here.
That's where you want to be on defense, low. Get that tushy down, huh?
That's why Yamashita's so good. She's only 5'4".
9-5 Hawaii.
She is low.
Nobriga punches it through the block. Chastity Nobriga, steady all-around player from Pearl City, one of the seniors on this Hawaii squad. And now Cecilia Goods will serve. Interesting, she's going to stay in. It's been a long game 3, so Dave Shoji might be running out of substitutions, trying to sneak Goods through the back line.
Saving her for the end.
Over the top. Hey, dig by Goods. Nobriga takes a whack at it. Shade sets quick, and the put away. Good set by Nikki Shade and Nina Foster, getting the kill. Foster now with 10 putaways.
Good place to go for Foster. Amo was completely out of defensive position. That whole back corner was wide open.
Serving deep. Robbins shanks it, and wow, that's a bad play. Shank out of bounds. Point, Florida. And Dave Shoji going to bring in Heidi Illustre, freshman from Carson, California, went to Bishop Montgomery High School. So she's in to slow down the momentum. 9-6 as Florida has a little momentum, not a lot. There's a beautiful dig by Stanhope. Left side, and Ljungqvist just will not let it happen. Once again, Maria, you talked about it. Why hit at her?
Florida hasn't learned their lesson yet. They're still trying to go through the wall. Look at this. Can't go cross court through Ljungqvist. Just doesn't work.
Illustre with the serve. Hawaii chance for a point here. Amo, slam dink. Ah, yes, for Amo. 10-6, Hawaii.
Doesn't do it much, but effective when she does.
Continuing to serve is Illustre. That's trouble. Dink. Nicely done.
Nice finesse by Foster. Just not expecting it. Right in the hole, right in the donut.
Someone's got to cover that. 10-6.
Yes.
Ljungqvist, yes, again. 14 kills. If you're wondering about Ljungqvist, her all-time high, 27 kills, came this year against BYU. I don't think she'll get that in this one, as it appears Hawaii's in control in a 3-game match, but you never know. There's a little slap shot.
Smart, keep going there. It's gone down 3 times in a row. Hawaii plays a true perimeter defense.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say on the first con, you've got to be up near that 10-foot line to be ready to play defense on the quick set. Ljungqvist is blocked, and the lift call. Ljungqvist said she socked it up with her fist, and she's telling the first referee, Joan Powell, it was my fist. But a lift is called. 10-7. Good pass by Crawford. Set left. Here comes Robin. She's one-on-one. What a set. The announcers and the entire Hawaii team was over on Ljungqvist. And she said, Robbins, great set by Amo.
Mary Wise can do nothing but appreciate it.
Ljungqvist jump serve. 10-7. Down the line. Ljungqvist knuckles it up. The play invented by the Japanese, but no. The Lady Gators block back.
Big wall there by Stanhope.
If you just joined us, Hawaii winning game 1, 15-11. Pretty competitive. Easily winning game 2. This is game 3. The NCAA semifinals. The winner moves on to play either Stanford or Nebraska for the national championship. And Hawaii going to substitute Chastity Nobriga back in. It's a pretty good substitution by Dave Shoji to bring in Illustre right at the right time. Hawaii was faltering a bit. It did break the momentum. Set high left. And see ya, says see ya. 11-7.
Florida's still trying to pound the ball through their big middles. Or Mary Wise, I would say, hit the line only.
Goods, 10 kills, 4 blocks. Coming in is the power hitter, Jenny Mans. Hit 305 this year. Let's see if they set her right off the bat. That's trouble. Right back over. Amo pumps it left. Robbins. Well, you could have got that one, Maria. That was high. Even if you're advanced state. Nobriga gets it. Okay, Nobriga, she does not bring the heat, but she has got some finesse. She sees the block, and Mary Wise' team in deep trouble right now, trailing 2 games to none and down 12-7.
Not been a well-played match so far for Florida.
Hawaii in command. The fans are up. The Rainbow Wahine just 3 points away.
If you're successful in the world of sales, but you're looking to take a step forward, call this 800 number for information on one of America's fastest growing companies. We want you to join our nationally respected team offering Sears authorized home improvement products. We're looking for confident, motivated professionals. We're a highly ethical, employee-driven company. You'll get extensive training, an ongoing supply of leads, and much more, including excellent benefits and compensation. You'll work for a company authorized to represent a name trusted throughout America, Sears.
For me, it's been a great experience. I'm selling products that people really need, backed by a name they can trust. So every day I know I have the tools I need to be a success.
We can offer you a challenging career with real growth potential. You'll be working with customers right in their homes. Opportunities are available in cities in your area. If this sounds like the right fit for you, call this 800 number. Become a Sears authorized sales professional and build a career in home improvements.
I'm getting stuffed up.
We are back. Hawaii leading 2-0. Don't forget the Jimmy V Classic coming tomorrow. California goes up against Penn State. That'll be a good game. A lot of guard play. And then UMass after that. Edgar Padilla and Carmelo Travieso against North Carolina. So join us for that. The Jimmy V Classic tomorrow. Right here on ESPN. Robin Amo will serve it. Chris Marlowe, Maria Barnes. It's been all Hawaii. As Jenny Wood did one of her better spikes tonight. She has been very quiet. We featured her. She only has 4 kills. And that's unusual. She had 488 on the year, hit 303, a career high of 30. So Hawaii has done a great job against her. 12-7.
They haven't gotten her the ball much.
And Amo's dig is going out of bounds. Key for Hawaii right now, not to get tentative, to put the hammer on and win this going away. 15-8, but Florida not the kind of team that gives up, as it is 12-8. And wow, indecision there as the ball dropping between Hawaii's 2 passers.
That's a good float serve. He took a dive. He was dancing.
So a timeout called. Hawaii 12 and Florida 9. Hawaii could be a little bit nervous right now.
We could have a match if Florida can pull this game out. Looking at Florida, they have not played well. They have not given Hawaii a match at all. They need to serve tougher and block better.
Dave Shoji, as we mentioned, one of the great coaches in the country. Last year's team undefeated going into the regional final. This year, a couple of losses. He talked earlier about how the losses may have helped his team be a little bit tougher.
I definitely think the losses helped our team. I mean, we just didn't have any idea where we were going to be challenged last year. Went through the whole season undefeated. And this time we had 2 losses, and we really looked to those losses to find out where we could improve. And you know, mentally it really helped us lose and have to fight the next time out and that kind of thing. So I definitely think 2 losses this year makes us a better team.
Yeah. You learn when you lose. Last year, Hawaii, so flawless throughout the season, came up against a good team and lost in the regional finals, and I think those losses have been good.
Dave Shoji calling the quick timeout. 12-9 as Hawaii's led all the way. Hawaii up at 1 point, 12-7, so a couple of points for Florida. Perfect pass. Amo into the middle. The trick. Oh, and there it goes. Jocelyn Robbins.
2 detours.
A very nicely conceived play. The 3 fake to the inside 2 and a blast. So now Robbins will serve. Stanhope goes out for Florida. In comes Hebosis to slow it down a little bit. See if they serve Hebosis, if they can get her the ball.
Yep.
Pretty good pass. Shade back sets. Wood dug up. Point 13 could be coming. Therese Crawford. Oh, she got a piece of the tape, but that is in there, and now it is 13-9.
Snuck it through.
Mary Wise wheeling and dealing. She's got a lot of players over there. Another sub coming in. Jenny Keene coming back. No timeouts remaining for
Mary Wise, which is why you see her subbing.
13-9. Hawaii's going to get a down ball. They dig it. Ljungqvist dug it. Set to Crawford. And she touched the net. Crawford on the spike. The set was a little bit tight. And Florida will have it. Hawaii by 4. Game 3. Amo. Wow, that was an awful set. She looked up at the referee like the ref was going to call it.
Maybe should have.
There's a good set. Crawford. Off speed, a little bit tentative. Out of the back line, Wood cranks it. Oh, beautiful dig in the backcourt. Amo, Crawford. And she dinks it off the block, out of bounds. Therese Crawford.
Tight set, well handled by Crawford. Pushed it through, waited to feel the touch, and swiped.
And good news for Hawaii fans. Nalani Yamashita coming in. So a great rotation now for Hawaii. Leading 13-9. Their defensive specialist is in. Shade back sets. Ball was blocked for a moment. They joust at the net. Ljungqvist is on the losing end. The setter's pretty good at that play, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Nikki Shade, she times it well. She waits to push last. That's what happens here.
Florida trailing by 4. Into the middle, Ljungqvist. Powders it, 15 kills for Angelica.
Unstoppable.
And Dave Shoji telling his team where to go, just 2 points away. Shea dinks. Yamashita is there. Crawford bangs it hard, and it's going to be a point for Hawaii.
Wow. Lightning quick, Yamashita. The ball's gone down every time Florida has hit it there, except this one.
A key dig by the defensive specialist. Pops it up. It is match point for Hawaii to advance into the championship final. Ball is blocked. Florida trying to hang on here. Rodriguez rejected, and Hawaii is going to the championship match. Dave Shoji back in the finals again, Maria Barnes.
What a smile he had on his face.
And
relief.
I would say a big relief for him and for his team getting over that big semifinal hurdle. That's the tough one to win, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, because I think when you're so dominant like Hawaii was in the 1980s, you start to question your program. So this is really big for Hawaii and its program.
Great season for Florida. 37-match win streak is broken. Florida finishes 37-2. No one thought the Lady Gators would get there, but they did. But Hawaii just too much as the Rainbow Wahine advancing into the NCAA championship match against either Stanford or Nebraska. One key to the match, was it blocking?
Absolutely. Mainly in the form of Angelica Ljungqvist. Florida did not learn their lesson. They continued to try to hit through her.
Therese Crawford feeling good. Her squad is on the way. For the scorebook, 15-11, 15-8, and 15-9 as Hawaii advances. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up for you right after this. Yes.
For years, snowboarders, knuckle dragger, and skiers have shared an uneasy truce: the equipment,
two-planker,
the clothes.
Who's your tailor?
They agreed.
Dweeb, delinquent.
On nothing until now. Introducing the Golf K2, a Volkswagen tricked out for frosty weather with a roof rack and a K2 snowboard or a pair of K2 skis. Thus, the Cold War ended, and there was peace in our time. On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers.
Hi.
I am Cornelio. We're gonna die! Beavis and Butthead Do America, the movie.
Cool.
Rated PG-13. Friday, December 20th, only in theaters.
It's the story of Kyle Brady, and he found the perfect way to make a call. He told Eric Metcalf, who phoned Wisconsin, who dialed Jerry Ball and spread the word to Curtis Martin. Bryce Pop shared the news with Greg Jones. Last but not least was their friend Chris Carter. 1-800-COLLECT was used on all the phones, and they saved a bunch. They saved a bunch. With 1-800-COLLECT, they saved a bunch.
Up to 44%.
You know, be a really good anchor would be that MacGyver guy, you know. He'd be a good anchor. That guy that was on TJ Hooker, was Dance Fever guy. He was pretty good.
Today's college student athletes face unparalleled pressures. The NCAA and its members provide the tools to help student athletes meet the challenges of life beyond the playing field through the Champs Life Skills Program. This program seeks to assure student athletes of success academically, athletically, and emotionally. The Champs Life Skills Program, preparing the whole person.
This message provided by the NCAA.
The women in black are advancing into the NCAA championship match at the University of Hawaii, doing it with a very, very strong block. Maria Barnes, what were the other keys besides the blocking, do you think?
They served well. They served, you could tell that they followed their serving assignments. A new player went into the game, they hit her. They really executed very well. And Angelica Ljungqvist, she hit 344. She had 6 blocks. She was the player Hawaii needed her to be.
Let's take a look at the brackets. Hawaii advancing. We'll show you what's coming up for you as Hawaii gets by a very difficult Florida team. They made them look really bad, in my opinion, and then Nebraska and Stanford playing a little bit later. Kills, Ljungqvist finished with 15, 6 blocks, 3 aces. Crawford with 15, Robbins with 13. Foster had 12, and Rodriguez 10 for Florida. Well, we hope you enjoyed it. Once again, the final score, Hawaii knocks off Florida 3-0. For Maria Barnes, I'm Chris Marlowe. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Coming up next, ESPN bloopers. And a reminder, in 40 minutes from right now, Stanford and Nebraska. We'll be right back.